Hey everyone, welcome to an episode of Geek Shows This Week. I am your host, Caretaker.
And I'm Burly Badger.
And my cat's acting really weird in the background, by the way.
I just knocked your Power Ranger off the bed. Behind the bed.
Well, he's a wonky cat, so you get what you get. Anyway, so we're decided to do this. We talked about doing this in the last podcast, which we've actually been giving it like a kind of like a back and forth thing for the past while, of like talking about the comic book shows or geek shows that are coming out this fall.
Yeah.
And we're looking forward to it. I mean, this week we got two shows that we watched that I know of.
Yep. Which Gotham and Agents of Sheild.
Yeah, both were pretty good.
I enjoyed it.
Agents of Sheild was better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Damn, was it better?
Which is new for me.
Right? I mean, last season was alright.
Since Gotham came out, it's okay. This is better.
Yeah, I hear you. Like, the ending of Agents of Sheild last season, I think I've mentioned this to a bunch of people, and I'm not sure if I've mentioned this on the Geek Lips podcast, but I mentioned how it has like a David Bowie Space Oddity kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
If only Luke's name was Tom, and he was a major in the army.
I didn't really get the Space Oddity feel. I just got the show doesn't know what to do anymore feel.
That's Arrow, sir.
Well, Arrow as well.
Yeah, Arrow's kind of got that one thing on, but
I would rather watch Arrow, or I would rather watch the last season of Arrow than the last season of Agents of Sheild.
Yeah. But yeah, so this will be kind of like a weekly thing. I think I'm going to release these every Sunday, which probably doesn't seem that bad of an idea. Like, we'll record it on, like, Friday or Saturday, depending on my work schedule.
Yeah.
Which, every 5 weeks I work weekends. So, this will be released on Sundays. So let's go ahead and get into the first episode of the Return of the Fall lineup, which is Gotham. Gotham came out this past Monday.
Yep. Gotham on Monday, Agents of Shield on Tuesday.
Yep. Gotham, I actually kind of dug it a little bit. There was a couple. It seemed like it picked up maybe a week or so after the ending of the last season. It seemed like to me.
Yeah, as much as I really, and by the way, this is going to be very spoilery if you're not caught up. But
go watch it though.
Yeah, go watch it. Go catch up. If you're not caught up on Gotham or Agents of Shield, you're gonna get everything spoiled for you here.
Well, any of the shows that we're gonna be talking about the next coming weeks.
Yeah, any of the shows we're gonna be talking about, which is gonna be The Flash, Arrow, as well as Gotham and Agents of Shield. Probably a bit of Supergirl, depending on how bearable it is with the CW change. Last season was pretty bad, minus the last 5 episodes.
Greg Berlanti knows how to handle the superhero shows. It seems like now, their test run was Arrow. Then it's like, okay, now let's hit out of the park with Flash.
Oh yeah, and Legends of Tomorrow,
which was good.
I really liked it.
I'm still looking forward to seeing Jonah Hex again.
Yeah,
that was a good episode.
But I have to say, Arrow, The Flash, and Legends of Tomorrow, all superhero shows, all completely different feels.
Yeah.
Same thing with Gotham and Agents of Shield.
My opinion.
Did I say Agents of Shield already?
Maybe.
Well, Legends of Tomorrow was supposed to be in there somewhere. If I screwed up.
Anywho, we're going back to Gotham, we kind of went off on a slight tangent there for a second. But well,
I do.
Yeah, it's okay. We both have ADD. Anywho, Gotham, I like the look of Gotham and the style, the feel of Gotham feels like the Arkham Asylum game, if you get what I'm talking about.
I don't get that.
The music definitely has the Arkham Asylum feel. Whereas,
I don't get much of that either.
If you listen to the soundtrack to Arkham Asylum, which is there's a couple of YouTube playlists of the soundtrack, it sounds like the same song going over and over, but it's just the tone of the song, but with the music that goes along with it. But season 2 ended with Fish Mooney breaking people out of Arkham Asylum, and I think they didn't blow up the Arkham, did they? Or they didn't blow up the asylum, did they?
I
don't think they did.
I don't think it blew up. No. Yeah, because everything escaped.
Yeah, everything escaped. Let's see. She has released prisoner or inmates through a bus, and they had a bunch of different people and monsters on the bus.
Yeah.
And they were all like slightly enhanced with different traits. Like Fish Mooney, it seems like she had like a
she can touch you, and then she's controlling your mind after that, or you have to obey her commands.
Yeah.
After she touches you.
I want to get this out. I will ahead and get this out there. Fish Mooney as a character, I don't mind her outfit in this season. The end of last season was not very good, in my opinion. I don't like the way that outfit looks. Like, mainly it's the collar. The collar looks stupid to me.
Well, I don't mind the look, and I really like Fish Mooney, but I'm having this problem where, okay, you killed this character, and now you're bringing him back, and now, for whatever reason, I just don't care about her anymore.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, cool. She's
cool in the
she's
first season.
Interesting. She was fantastic in the first season.
Yeah. She had a definite, really good character in the first season.
Yeah, and she was good, and she was in the beginning of the second season, right?
Yeah, she actually had a slight character arc and then they threw her into the river.
Yeah. Well, I really liked her in all of that, and now that they brought her back, I just don't care about her anymore. It's just like, oh, well, whatever.
Yeah, it's just unnecessary to bring her back, but so let's see, Gordon in this series.
You can't say it's unnecessary. We don't know what they're doing in the story with her yet.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, if they don't do anything with her as far as pushing any kind of arc in the story, then yeah, you could say it was completely unnecessary to bring her back, but
yeah, I mean, Gordon has a different way of doing things now. Instead of being a
he's
cop,
not a cop at all.
He's a bounty hunter. And I turned to you while we were watching the show this past Monday. I looked at him and I was like, "Bounty hunters, we don't need this scum." I tried to throw in as many Star Wars references as I could for bounty hunters, and it wasn't that funny, but still, I'm used to it.
Yeah, he's used to not being funny. Don't worry about it, folks.
Let's see. He's not on police payroll anymore, as we just mentioned. He is a bounty hunter.
Which is technically kind of on police payroll.
Well,
you still have to pay him when he brings in a bounty.
Yeah, well, he's getting information from Bullock, which is still a main character.
But he got his ass chewed out for doing that, so now he's not going to...
Yeah,
at the end of the season 3 premiere.
Yeah, you gotta...
So there won't be any more of that.
Yeah. What's Michael Chiklis's character, like the actual commissioner in the GCPD in that show?
Yeah, I think he's the
commissioner. I just don't know.
That's
what
the
his
bald
name.
guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's the commissioner.
I don't know. I wasn't sure what his actual name was in the show.
Oh, I don't remember. He's gonna die, and Gordon's gonna take over before too long. Don't worry.
I'm thinking if he dies, Bullock would probably take over.
Maybe, but if he does, he's gonna step down and
give it to Gordon.
Yeah, Gordon's gonna get it.
Yeah, I heard a rumor that season 3 was gonna take place like a few years into the future. So I'm wondering if maybe these first few episodes are gonna be right around this time period, and then it's gonna jump forward a few years or something. That's what I was hearing, that it was gonna take place.
That there's gonna be a time jump.
Yeah, they showed images of Isley or Poison Ivy, as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking okay, maybe halfway, after the season break, whenever winter comes around and.
Oh yeah, Ivy went into that sewer.
Yeah, maybe. I don't think she's gonna mutate into an adult or anything.
Don't know what's gonna happen. I'm curious to see how they give her powers, though.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be a while because she's not supposed to do that until she's an adult, right? She doesn't.
I think it's when she's an adult that she actually gets the powers of controlling plants and
I don't know a lot about Poison Ivy. All I know is that in the shitty movie she was a botanist, and then.
Yeah. Then we.
Wait, was she a botanist or was she a florist or? Botany is taking care of plants, right?
I don't know. That's Matt Damon. He was a botanist on Mars.
Was he a botanist, or was he something else?
I don't know. Anyway, actually, how Ivy gets thrown into the sewer is just apparently Selena has been working with Fish Mooney for a little bit, and like passing information, and Ivy comes in while they're having like a discussion, and they think Ivy's a spy or something, and they throw her in, and they throw into her, and
and she makes the mistake of saying, if you try to hurt me or something, I'll tell. Like, and it's that's the worst thing you could have said. Come on, Ivy.
Oh, it's like, in the words of Black Dynamite, it's like, you done fucked up now.
Yeah.
I've been thinking that phrase a lot lately.
You done fucked up now.
Anyway, let's see what else is there. In terms of Bruce's character arc in the first episode, I don't know. What do you think? What all really happened? Alfred got kidnapped by an assassin from the Court of Owls. Remember? Like, Alfred was like doing combat with him inside the mansion, and then they captured him.
I thought they captured Bruce.
No, they captured Bruce. That's right. My bad.
Okay, I was about to say.
I forgot. And it was like, yeah, they captured Bruce, and Alfred
got the fuck knocked out of him.
Yeah,
and
he was a badass though. He was doing pretty good though until he got his ass
he
whooped.
wasn't. He was just getting shit on. Alfred didn't land a hit on that guy, I don't think. If he did, it was nothing, and the guy was just like, whatever, and then he just shit on him.
Yeah. Let's see, what else is there? Riddler, he's in the Arkham right now.
Yep, Riddler is in the Arkham.
Is in Arkham, yeah. I think he and Penguin are still having like that friendship character arc, or story arc, which is pretty cool. I'm 100% for that.
Maybe.
Let's see, what else was there? They introduced Man-Bat, like halfway through the episode. It's kind of like Man-Bat.
It might be Man-Bat. I doubt it.
Same characteristics as Man-Bat.
Yeah, had bat wings.
And he was like very animalistic. Let's see. I think a buddy of ours mentioned this while we were on the podcast. Like after the podcast, he said something about Killer Croc being in the episode. Do you know what he was talking about?
I don't know if that was Killer Croc or not.
I'm trying to think what he was talking about because it's slipping my mind right now.
There's a really tall, deformed-looking guy.
In Arkham?
In Fish Mooney's crew, whenever they're all standing together. They haven't really showcased him, really, but I'm hoping it's Killer Croc, but I doubt it.
Well, they kind of showed something about Killer Croc in the last season, inside Arkham, didn't they?
Did
they panned across a few doors last season. Like, they showed, they made a Mad Hatter reference where, gave a guy Alice in Wonderland
the book, yeah.
A few other things. I'm pretty sure Killer Croc was one of them. That, or I'm thinking of Arkham Asylum. The game Arkham Asylum.
Could be.
Maybe. See, there was one dude who could absorb your life energy.
Yeah,
Or he just takes your life energy. He doesn't absorb it.
Yep.
He just takes it away from you. And that's actually how Hugo Strange's second in command or partner or
his
assistant.
Second in command, I guess.
Secretary, so whatever. She ends up getting the life
I think it was the head nurse.
She gets the life sucked out of her, and so does someone else. I don't remember who it was.
I think her title was head nurse. I don't remember. Either way, she
dead.
She's dead.
She did.
What did you think about how that scene looked? I thought it was a little.
And it's TV production quality, so you take what you can get.
Yeah.
We're not
fair enough.
We're not dealing with a multi-million-dollar budget. Most TV shows I think are maybe around $1 million.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't work on TV.
I forgot how expensive one of the Game of Thrones episodes were, but it was like
$10 million a season or something?
It was way more than most movies are.
Aren't they like $10 million a season or $10 million an episode?
I wouldn't be surprised if it was a lot more than that.
I wouldn't be either. The way it looks like a movie.
Yeah.
Anyway, who was the other person that got their life sucked out of them at the end of the episode?
Almost Ivy, and that's when she fell in the hole.
No, someone else actually did. Like, there were 2 people who got their life sucked out of them.
Were there?
I don't
remember who else it happened to.
But, all in all, not a bad start to the new season of Gotham. Season 3, I believe this is, right?
Yes.
Season 3. And now on to Agents of Sheild. Damn, was I happy with this episode! Like everything. Yeah. I think we briefly I don't know if we briefly mentioned it or not in the last podcast.
I still need to go back and rewatch that episode to see if it was PG because the fucking blood spatter everywhere.
Oh Jesus!
You can't have blood spatter everywhere and be PG.
That's an R-rated title.
That's at least PG-13. If you're not showing what is causing the blood spatter. Then that's
spatter. It
was just like
so
all over the guy's face and the side of his van.
Oh God! So anyway, we 100% approve of Ghost Rider in this new season.
Oh yeah, he's brutal and awesome, and so
hasn't said the phrase "look into my eyes" yet, but maybe he'll say that. I don't know.
Maybe I don't know if he has the same power sets because I don't know.
We can't really.
That Ghost Rider wasn't supposed to be the one who sold his soul. He was supposed to just be like actually possessed by a ghost, but they made it sound like he sold his soul.
I don't know.
So I have no idea what's going on with that.
But so far, this episode's taking place in Los Angeles. Sam Elliott would call it. Sam Elliott once said it's Los Angeles. There we go. There's another Ghost Rider cameo right there.
Yeah.
He played a Ghost Rider as well. Let's see. This Ghost Rider drives a Charger, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's a 69 Charger.
I don't know what it is.
72 Charger.
I don't know cars. It's fucking gorgeous, and then it catches on fire, and then it's metal as hell.
And so's Ghost Rider. Like when you and I were watching it, I looked at you whenever it actually did a full reveal of his face, and I was like, "That's a fucking metal album cover right there."
Yeah.
It's like a metal. So yeah, he's pretty brutal too. Like he
brutal.
Let's see, what weapon did he use to fuck up this one dude? It wasn't a wrench. That's next episode from what showed in the previews.
He beat somebody with a flaming bumper at one point. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't think so. This is whenever he's fighting Daisy.
Okay.
Yeah, Daisy and him have a fight scene at the end of the episode.
I think it was just like a pipe.
Just a pipe?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I'm willing to rewatch it if you are.
Yeah.
Because that was fucking awesome.
Either way, it was awesome. I loved the whole scene.
Yeah.
Any scene with Ghost Rider being Ghost Rider was just awesome.
Well, that's how it was for the movies, too. Like, any scene with him being Ghost Rider. We didn't watch the second one because I didn't really care, to be honest with you. But the first one, any scene with actual Ghost Rider on it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but the design of this Ghost Rider is different, and the shape of his skull is different. It's like he's got
it's definitely not natural
looking
skull shape.
It's like kind of like weird wedges shapes around his skull. I think it's like different lines, like different angles on it.
I didn't notice that. I just noticed the weird shape, slightly elongated face and jaw.
Yeah,
the jaw and face looked really weird on the skull, but it still looked fantastic. I really liked it.
Yeah, totally. Definitely looking forward to seeing more of him in the show. Let's see what else happened.
I'm just happy for there to be magic in
mystical elements. In this show,
actual magic in
Marvel. Well, we're definitely getting magic with Doctor Strange in a couple months. Let's see what else was there. It starts off with Coulson and Mac, I believe. The big black dude who was in Resident Evil. I believe his name was Mac.
Yeah, I think he's Mac.
Yeah, he's. They start out with them playing a board game, which I can't remember what it's called, but they get called back to headquarters where May tells them about where Sky might be and how they're being taken. Supposedly, the new director, which we didn't get to see in this episode, they just kind of mentioned him.
Yeah.
He's almost like an enigma or something.
Nah.
Or, yeah.
I don't care about all that. Just show me more Ghost Rider.
Right. Daisy was kind of okay in this series. I mean, Daisy as a character, I've been kind of about. I don't hate her. I don't,
I was excited whenever she got her powers, but I'm getting less interested.
Yeah.
Slowly.
The main character I've been interested in this entire show has been either Coulson or May. May is badass.
They're not going to do anything
with
Coulson. I think the coolest shit we're going to get is from May and Mac.
Yeah. Let's see, what else did happen? Let's see, this episode also introduced Life Model Decoy.
And Ghost Rider.
Oh,
yeah, and then they bring out... Well,
a prototype
for LMDs. That's awesome.
Which kind of makes me a little scratch my head a little bit because Tony Stark mentions LMD in the first Avengers movie. Like, it's kind of like a passing comment. But I'm thinking, like, well, weren't the LMDs already introduced then if they're showing them off now?
Well, they're not, or the universes aren't linked anymore because stupid and bad decisions.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they're not gonna do any crossover stuff with each other. They're not canonical to each other anymore. Something that happens in one is not going to affect the other because...
But the Sokovia Accords totally affect this new season.
The what now?
Sokovia Accords from Civil War. Thing that the Avengers had to sign, or most of them. That's what caused the whole...
Yeah.
Like, we forgot to turn off our mute our cell phones on. At least I did. All right. But, let's see. I know whenever they introduced the LMD in the episode, like, it shows off this one British naked chick. I can't remember. It was supposed to be that one. What's that one dude's British dude's who came in at the end of the last season?
I don't remember his name. He was working with them, or with the whatever the hell Grant Ward was called.
Hive?
Probably.
Maybe. I think Hive.
Yeah, he was working with him, and then he's like, well, this guy's really fucked up. I don't want to work for him anymore, really, but I'm kind of a prisoner.
Yeah, so he builds a android he builds a Life Model Decoy prototype.
Yeah, in between the seasons, apparently.
And whenever she popped up on screen, I looked at it and go, dude, sex robot.
Oh, yeah. There's no way he wasn't sexing that robot.
Yeah, I won't get too much into details about it, but it's interesting to see where this is going to go, though.
Yeah.
Like he makes Fitz promise not to tell Simmons about it.
Yeah.
So, other than that, I can't really think of very much else that might have happened. Let's see. There's something at the end of the episode. They bring in, like, the SWAT, or Sheild brings in, like, their own version of a SWAT team to do, like, this raid on a warehouse that Coulson and Mac are trying to take care of. Something involving a semi. Do you know what there might be? Remember what that was about?
I do not remember what that was about.
I think we were just too awestruck by Ghost Rider.
Yeah, we were just like, yeah, this is nice. When is Ghost Rider on the screen again?
Oh, there he is.
Ghost Rider.
Oh, yeah, he's fighting Daisy.
Yep.
And he's whooping her ass, too.
I mean, Ghost Rider.
Oh, yeah, Ghost Rider. Yeah, he's a Mexican dude with a 69 Charger, or a 72 Charger or something. No, I'm pretty sure it's 69 Charger what he was driving.
I feel like you're just throwing out guesses.
Maybe.
At this point.
I don't know cars as well as I should.
With a old 70s muscle car of some sort with
It was definitely a Charger. It was definitely a Charger, I know that. But, yeah, it was pretty badass. Like, he actually rams one dude. Remember, he's got this one dude chained up in his garage, like he's interrogating him and trying to get information out of him. And so he gets into his car and, like, actually, like, guns it and crushes one dude. It doesn't show it, obviously, because, PG. Even though it does show blood splatter a lot.
Yeah.
But, I think that's about it for Agents of Sheild. I'm trying to think, I guess next week will be Agents of Sheild and Gotham as well, right?
Yeah, just that.
Yeah, I don't think Flash or Arrow or Supergirl or anything like that starts up until October.
Yeah, it'll be a bit.
And they're my dogs.
And there's the dogs.
Yep, so that should be it for now.
Yep, let's go ahead and end this with barking dogs.
Yeah. See ya.
Take care, everybody. Please leave comments and Tell us what you think about our shitty performance and the shitty barking dogs.
Yeah. Later.
Later.